Hello again, neighbor. Today I'm thinking about the voices of life, the voices of civilization, the voices of society, things that say stop, and lights at intersections that say go, or yield, or warning, caution. And I'm thinking about all the different voices in our heads, and somehow they shape us, and somehow we battle against them, and we fight to find our own voice in the mess of voices, while also being told that we're together in all of this. At least I hope that we're all together in this project called humanity. I'm thinking about the voices of honor and the voices of shame. I'm thinking about how there is a dialogue going on between me and my workplace, and me and the greater culture, the greater world that I'm a part of, and how my response to that culture, even though I want it to be something separate, is oftentimes just as interlinked to that conversation. And I'm thinking about the voices that you can see on people's faces, the silent voices, the ones which there's a small smile being cracked, or a small adoration being shown toward a joke that someone made. There's a slowness that is often missed. There's a voice that is often missed when we forget to be slow. I'm thinking about all of the voices that led me to this point in life. All of the voices of the public school system, and the voices of a first boss, or the voices of a work experience, the voices of an application, or a job board. All of the different things that jobs tell you you have to be in order to belong in a place. All of the different things that we're trying to convey to others through a resume, or a video, and all of the different stories that led me to drive away from my home state of Indiana. And to live in another state, and then to eventually live in another state, and then another state, until I'm finally here on the West Coast. And with all of that, I'm telling a story that I don't necessarily fully understand, that I don't feel that I understand, because I'm in the middle of it. I think about the story that nature tells me, the story that the mountains tell me, and the water, the river behind me, the waterfalls, the babbling brooks. In some ways, they tell me that the world is a dangerous place. In other ways, they tell me that I need to be cautious. Yes, I am dangerous, but if you're cautious, you can enjoy the water. I've stepped in a river before, maybe 2 or 3 times, and there's just all this slick moss on the ground, on the bed of the river, on all the rocks, and suddenly I find myself in the river, and oh, just dripped on myself. Today I'm drinking a dark tea, also known as a pu'er. This is the second brew, and so it's really, really strong. I'm thinking about the voices which led me out here, and how I've become a part of those voices, how I've become a voice in all of that, how I've chosen different paths than other people, and how there is no road ahead of me, and yet the road will be laid, and how I can't go down the road behind me, because I've already been down that ground, been down that way. I'm thinking about the sorrow of the night, lying awake in bed, thinking about all the voices of the day before. And then I'm thinking about coming back to all those voices and realizing that I misheard. Coming back to the daylight and the people that I meet every day, and realizing that we're closer than I thought we were, and there are good things taking place. I'm thinking about the voices on the internet, all the many hundreds, if not thousands, of voices that I've listened to and paid attention to and had piped directly into my ear over the many years of living in this culture, this world, this modern society that has been built for us over the ages. I don't even know if it was built for us. In some ways it just seems like the sad outcome of I don't know. Is the internet a book, or is it a town square? The town square implies that the things that are happening now can be changed and responded to. But a book is a history which is written and can't be changed. It's a little bit of both. It's an interesting time we find ourselves in. I hope that you find good voices to listen to, and that you strain out the bad ones, and you reject whatever they have to say about you. And I hope that you find the larger voice beyond the waterfalls and the rivers and the canyons and the creeks and the lake beds. That's a good voice. Peace.